Welcome, one and all, here to episode 1 of my new Football Manager 2024 save with Salernitana. This is a team currently in Serie A of Italy. We are a very bad team. We are ranked not necessarily a terrible team. We're 15th currently in Italian Serie A, below many teams that you may not have even heard of, although you probably have. Genoa, we're below a newly promoted Genoa. We're overall not a great team at the moment. So the idea I have is quite simple. We can only, in this save, we can only buy players. We're going to call it that using our youth academy. That is it. That is all we can do. Now, as you'd expect, this is going to be quite the challenge, if you will. To begin, we're going to play our first game versus Salento, but first let me get some staff ready. To begin, I'm going to go staff search. Who do we have at the head of youth development? Currently, we have this guy, Marco Rosetta, who I think we could definitely get someone better. Once his contract runs out, I probably won't. Now, of course, looking at interested staff, the best one is, I think, David Remedi. Is he actually interested? I mean, I guess. Is David Remedi, who I'm going to try and see if I can get rid of Borzetto. It is going to cost some money, though, so I may not. I may just wait him out and then just see what happens there. So, anyway, let's introduce you to the starting squad here for our first match. Just quick pick this. We have Christian Munoz, a 38-year-old goalkeeper from Mexico. He, of course, I did fictional players. I like doing that. So, yeah, he's a 38-year-old player from Mexico. Next up, we have Samir Trebelzi from Tunisia. He is a pretty good player on our team overall, I'd have to say. Next up, from Lithuania, we have center back Mataz Medalinskas. I would say, probably the best player on the team by star rating. Next up at another center back, we have David Chiesi, a player homegrown, or not homegrown, but is he homegrown? No, but he's from Italy. After that, we have Sven Strušak, a player from Croatia. He's another player, I don't know. Next up, we have Jonas Neset from Finland, 24 years old. This team is honestly kind of young, but also kind of old in some places, like center back and goalkeeper. Next up, we have Dayuda Nantume. Motley, he looks decent, I'd say. Next up, we have Tuukka Holm, another player from Finland. He can play both attacking midfielder center and midfielder center. Currently, he is playing at midfielder center. Next up, we have Paweł Madej from Poland. And he has a very good potential. Apparently, his potential is up to potentially Serie A standard. Not that great, but I'll take it. Then we have Giuseppe Bulgarelli, sorry. He does not have currently that much value, and he's a decent Serie A player, but unlikely to improve. 36 as well, not great. Then we have Ababakar Fall, a great player overall, I'd have to say. A good Serie A player, very nice overall. We have one more offer, which is Luca Filippo loan till the end of the year. I think that's fair enough with me. He is quite a bad player, so I'll let him go on loan. And anyway, after that, anything else I need to do? There's also scouting, but I mean, we basically only loaded the Italian player. That's what I only did. I basically only loaded players from Italy, so there aren't many, to be honest. There should be more if I could, but alas, there aren't any I only load the Italian league players. But anyway, now we're gonna have our first match. It's in. No, that's not yet. What else do we have here? Let me just close that. I'm fine there. For club info, our facilities, because this is Youth Academy Challenge, you have average youth facilities, adequate academy coaching, average youth recruitment, pretty bad, with good training facilities. So we're just gonna have to get lucky that our youth development guy can basically do something. Anyway, Salento, who I think are another team, but they couldn't get the license. This is their squad. Anyway, let's head to our first game. Also, let me actually get in the actual tactic, which is this downloaded one. I am sort of a fraud, but whatever. I guess I at least know that. You know, there's some new players, but I'm not gonna go over it. Salento versus Salernitana, first match. I also have the goalkeeper taking penalties as part of the goalkeeper scoring challenge, and let's go. We begin our first match versus Salento, and it is 7:43 p.m. here in my house. Dressing room. Armor form is important to us. Yes, it certainly is. First, let me, of course, do some injuries. First, I gotta pause this. We are gonna not do extended. We're just gonna do key highlights. Match speed's gonna be, I think, there works. Replays are gonna be on director, but overall, the camera is gonna be 2D classic. Match speed during text-only highlights is just gonna be as fast as I can possibly make it, and that is it. Let's go. That's it. Pass over and weirdo guys. Okay, this abbreviation is kind of annoying, but we are, I think we're the team in maroon. We are gonna get, I think, something here. We got a free kick. Bulgarelli, Madej off the mark. So let me actually do this in probably director. I'm actually gonna like it better in. There we go. That's off the mark. Back to Madej. That's to Satezi, and that's gonna be given to them, and Salento's not going to do much with that. Yeah, it is very annoying because they both have SAL. Fontana for Salento, a little bit wide. As it is still also, I think I said the key highlights, right? Oh no, it's still on extended. I don't want that. Key highlights. Because I honestly don't like extended highlights. It takes too long to me. So there you go. Anyway, but Salernitana still are Salento. Neither team has scored yet. And, yeah, it's been an overall pretty boring game for the moment. And Chume hits in, there you go, Bulgarelli into there, and Chiesi trying to get the header in, or really just a goal in general, but he misses it. Pretty not good there. And now it is Salento on the attack. Just gonna watch this little thing. And it's halftime, basically a very pathetic game of football at the moment. Still 0-0. Not a lot there. Especially considering we're using a positive tactic, quite disappointing. Like, we're not even really losing at the moment. We're just kind of tied. Draw. And that's it. Pass over to Bulgarelli. Pass to Holm. Holm passing on Tume. Tume passed, and that's it. Bulgarelli on Tume. And Dayuda Nantume. First goal of the season. For not only Nantume, but for Salernitana as well. He currently plays defensive midfielder. That was perfectly orchestrated by Salernitana for someone to strike at him, and then Tume ended up being that guy. Of course, now we're heading into the 50 minutes, and I think, of course, now Salento, we're going to try adjusting their strategy, I would imagine. We're only up by 1 as well, so we need to be on the lookout for that. Over there. They're on the back. Now pass Tartagalone. Castro. Tartagalone. Rossi. Whedon. Not much to really go over at the moment here. However, I missed it, but Ababakar Fall had a great goal. Let me look at the replay. Are they going to show the Rossi, Whedon, then he passed it back. Guri, and then he passed it back. However, it was a terrible pass, and Fall picked it up. 2-0 Salernitana. Great game for Salernitana so far. I think I'm going to wait till probably the 75th minute. I guess I'll do him now. Yeah, let me do some penalty. Let me get some player. Begin Susach is going to be out. He's already on the yellow. We're going to sub in Schwartz. Not that great of a sub. After that, I'm probably going to go Tuca home. It's kind of tired along that to Sony now going to be in. We only are allowed 5 substitutes, so I'm just going to do that. I usually try doing 2-2-1, so that's going to be 2 substitutes in the 70th. And I guess then after this, I'll do maybe some in the 75th. Yeah, I think we're fine for the moment. Bulgarelli now on another corner. Bulgarelli, Schwarz, Matej, nearly the fall, but Nantume with the second goal. Dayud and Nantume been basically the star of Salernitana's show here, as it is now 3-0 Salernitana. Salernitana, whatever. 80th minute. We're gonna do some subs here. I think some players need to be subbed out here. Only gonna do 2, but Nesset needs to be out for Indrans. Bulgarelli is gonna be out for Lilo. Might rename to Lilo and Stitch. That'd be kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. Although maybe I never name another player to Stitch and him Lilo. I don't know. That could be funny. Medinskis, Trebelsi, Lilo. Nantume picked up by Guri. And there we go. Picked Lilo. Pass back to Indrans. Lilo gonna try to pass it into the box. It's nearly dribbled over. Indrans. Nantume. Far from the box. And they had that ball stolen. Cardoso pretty wide open there. Really should not let him through that space. And Cardoso going to try to shoot it in, and that is way off. Goal kick to Salernitana. Goal kick to Salernitana. And Chume is tired. I may sub him out. We have one more sub. I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but I just want to make sure Consoli now. I don't think it really makes sense since we basically don't have that much time left anyway. But Consoli is in. Chiesi. Passed over to Schwarz. Pass back to Chiesi. Pass to Nantume. Next up we have Madej, Schwarz, Indrans, Tosoni, Indrans. I can't do it. I think that's what I was going to say. Mendelinskis, Nantume. I'm going to keep Nantume in, hopefully. He could get a hat trick if he... I mean, I don't think he will now, but it would be interesting. Tabelsi. Lilo. Indrans, and that is way... That could have been the best goal, honestly, I've ever seen on FM, but... Instead, that is not going to be anything. It's simply just going to be a missed shot and nothing more. So we have Madej. Madej passing and Tume pass back to Medalinskis. Kaida. And Kaida, and that's going to be off, man. This Salento team really does not know how to score, and that is full time. 3-0 Salernitana. And that is going to be it right there. I am probably going to do the second game. Second game is, of course, going to be right after this one. Let me see who it's against. It's against Frosinone, who have tried, I think, going after some of our players. I'll just show you who I mean by that. They tried, I think, they tried getting Cheek Fall on loan, which I did accept, so maybe that's on me, I guess. Other than that, I swear they had someone else, but I guess, I reject every offer for Martitelli. Quite a good player, although I'm not sure if he's actually... No, he did not make an appearance in that game. Wow, I'm shocked. You know what? Maybe selling him isn't that bad, but I just want to have a good deal for him, you know? Anyway, yeah, I think I might actually... How far are we in? Yeah, 13 minutes. I'm going to end actually the first episode here. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.